So this is about my 10th attempt to film this video. I just keep laughing. These are so funny. Okay, I'm Sara Sach, and today is Friday Fun Day, and we are going to make these silly googly eyed scrunchies. They are so much fun. Okay, so I went on Amazon and I ordered 3 boxes with 100 of the finger puppets in them, and each box was only $9. So check that out. I'm going to be giving these away on Halloween instead of candy. We have a lot of kids in our neighborhood who are special needs or can't have sugar or can't have peanut butter, or peanuts I should say, and these are the perfect fun thing. And this box I bought has a lot of different colors than just the typical ones you buy at Walmart, but you can pick them up at Walmart as well. Okay, so today for Friday Fun Day, we are going to make these silly scrunchie with googly eyes. They're super easy to make, and I think you're really going to enjoy making them, and I'm having so much fun just wearing them. Oh, and one more thing, you can find this complete pattern with pictures on my blog, and I'll put that blog link down in the notes underneath this video. So what you need are just some basic ponytail hair bands. They can be any colors, any kind, just your basic ones that you use. I use tons of these. I probably buy one of these packages about once a month because I wear ponytails in my hair all the time. All right, so one of those, and then you're going to need some of these. You can put one or more. Just remember, when you're putting the scrunchie on, you have to twist it, and the little googly eyes might get caught if you put more than one. I'm just going to put one on. I think it's really cute. And of course, any color. You can find these at your local Walmart in the party section, and right now, during the Halloween time, they're over in the Halloween section. Or you can order them online. Like I said, I ordered these from Amazon. It's a box of 100 for $9. And I ordered 3 boxes of them because I'm going to give these out for Halloween instead of candy, since I'm diabetic and we just don't have a lot of candy around our house. Now, the ones you get from Walmart look like this. And the ones I got from Amazon look like this. They're exactly the same. I got a lot of different colors in the box, though. When you buy them from Walmart, you get 8 in the package. Okay? They're exactly the same. So you can use any color that you want. Okay, now, as far as yarns go, I used all medium weight number 4 yarns from my yarn stash. But what I did is I chose some Halloween colors. I've got like a monster green and a light yellow, some nice purple, orange, and some black. And I just sort of mix and matched with the colors just to see what I would like to make. I'm not sure yet on what I'm going to make yet. You'll have to wait and see when we start the tutorial what I decide as far as yarns. Any medium weight number 4 yarns from your stash will work. I'm using solids. You could use variegateds, leftover ombres, just whatever that you have. I've also seen some really nice glow-in-the-dark yarns, or you could use some of the metallic yarns or the ones that reflect. Any yarns you have from your yarn stash, medium weight number 4 will work. Any fiber, cotton, acrylic, or a mixture, or wool, or whatever you've got left over. I do recommend, if you're going to do these for Halloween, though, make them in Halloween colors. If you're going to do them just for fun, you could do hot pink, you could do whatever you want. Again, it's up to you and what yarns you have in your yarn stash. Okay. We're going to be stitching with our H hook, which is a 5mm crochet hook. You need a needle just for weaving in ends and a pair of scissors. Let's have some fun. All right, so I decided to go with this orange for the main portion of the scrunchie and then yellow for the trim. All right, so you need to have your googly eye picked out, and I chose yellow, and your hairband. So we're going to take the yarn that we're using for the main portion of the hairband, make a slip knot, and put it on our hook. All right, now this next portion is going to seem complicated, but it's not. All right, so we're going to take our hairband and we're going to stitch 10 single crochets. So go around and stitch 10 single crochets. And this is going to feel a little bit clumsy, but don't worry, just keep going with it. There's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Whoops, got a little bit of a tangle there. 9 and 10. So I have 10 single crochet stitched right onto my hairband. Now we're going to add our googly eye. So we're going to take it and hold it right here, and I'm going to put it with the eyes down. That way when I bring it up, it'll show up this way. If you do it the other way, it doesn't matter, but this is just the way I like to do it. Okay, so I'm going to hold it right there, and we're going to stitch 5 single crochets going through the googly eye and the band. 1, 2, 3, whoops, there we go, 4, and 5. All right, this will work with the eyes down so that when we wear the scrunchie, the eyes will come up, okay? All right, so now we're going to stitch 10 more single crochets going just around the band. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, now you may have to push some of this around. That's totally normal. Okay, we're going to join to this first single crochet with a slip stitch. And now we're going to chain 3. 1, oops, 2 and 3. Alrighty, so for round or row 1, we have 25 single crochets. We did 10, then 5 in the googly eyes, and then 10. We joined to our first single crochet with a slip stitch and chained 3. All right, let's do round 2. So we're going to place a double crochet in the same stitch as our chain 3 and then chain 1. Now we'll go to the next single crochet and stitch 2 double crochets, 1, 2, and chain 1. Then we'll go to the next single crochet and stitch 2 double crochets and chain 1. And we'll repeat this going all the way around, even in those stitches where we stitched through our googly eyes. We're going to stitch 2 double crochets, chain 1 in each of the single crochets going all the way around. Now, if you're making this on a band that's bigger, say you have thicker hair, so you use the bigger bands, or even if you want to put this on one of those great big bands that goes all the way around like a headband, you can do this exactly the same. Do your single crochets around with your googly eyes, and then 2 double crochets, chain 1, and each of those single crochets around. Even if you feel like this doesn't have enough single crochets, just add some more and fill up your band, because the count really works out just fine no matter how many single crochets you add. And then for row 2, putting 2 double crochets, chain 1 on each of those single crochets, it still works out just fine. Maybe you want it curlier, more ruffle, because this is going to ruffle up. You can see it's already starting to. It is going to ruffle up as we work around it. All right, so 2 double crochets, chain 1 in each of the single crochets all the way around. And see, it's already starting to ruffle up. I have completed round 2. We stitched 2 double crochets, chain 1 in each of our single crochet stitches. We're going to join to our chain 3 with a slip stitch, and then I'm going to cut my yarn because I'm changing colors. Now you could have changed colors after your first row and stitched up your second row in another color if you wanted to. And you don't have to change colors here if you don't want to. I just really like to. I think it adds a little extra pop of color. All right, so we're going to join in our next color, and I'm using this yellow. We're going to go in that chain 1 space with a slip stitch and chain 1. All right, now what we're going to do is we're going to single crochet in the chain 1 space, and then we're going to chain 3. 1, 2, and 3. Now we'll skip those 2 double crochets and go to the next chain 1 space, stitch a single crochet and chain 3. And that's our simple trim around the edge. It gives it a little bit of lacy ruffliness without too much. Just enough to add another pop of color, I think. Single crochet in the chain 1 space and chain 3. And we'll do this all the way around. This one's super cute already, and already makes me want to giggle. All right, so I'm just going to continue working around, stitching a single crochet in each of the chain 1 spaces with a chain 3 in between. I have continued around, stitching a single crochet, chain 3 in each of those chain 2 spaces. All right, here's my last one. I'm going to join to that first single crochet with a slip stitch and cut my yarn. I really love how this one has kind of a candy corn vibe to it because it's orange and yellow. Now, as far as the eyes, all you have to do is just pull them up because they'll stand right up. It's so much fun. Anywho, what we need to do last is just weave in all these ends. And make sure you weave them in good because you're going to twist this onto a ponytail. And they're also fun to wear on your wrist. I forgot to say that. My granddaughters love to wear scrunchies on their wrists, and they're super fun to do that with. I do suggest getting the ones that are just a smidgen bigger than your regular ponytails. Like they make some that for thick hair. That way it's a little bit looser because you can put this right on your wrist. Isn't that funny? Anyway, I'm trying not to crack up laughing here, guys. All right, so I'm going to finish weaving in all my ends, and then we'll be all finished with this one. But I've got a bunch more of these to make because I think I need to make some for my grandgirls. So my little scrunchie monster is all tidied up. It looks like he's screaming, "Ah!" I'm sorry, I can't help but giggle today. These are so adorable and so much fun to wear. Now, I really suggest you make 2. That way they can wear 2 ponytails because they have 2 sets of eyes on their head. You know, when you have crazy hair day at school, this would be a really fun thing to wear. Even for a teacher, because it's simple, it's easy, and it's so much fun. All right, so that's our googly-eyed scrunchie monster. I just love them so much. They're so cute. So is this just about the cutest thing you have ever seen? Even if they just play with it, it's like a silly monster. So cute. All right, so that's our scrunchie monster. For our hair, for our wrist, or whatever you want to use it for. Just have some fun. Laugh a little. Well, thanks for being with me today for a silly and fun Friday fun day. See you next week.